Hello, this is Jarle from Vreid. We are here at the Last Rites Gallery, and you are watching M.I Crowley.
You're at Last Rites Gallery? It's from one dungeon to the next in hell. One of my favorite places to be. Well, the only place, since I can't move much these days until someone draws a new background for me. Anyway, let's start from the beginning. Tell us your dark story on your formation.
Well, we are from a very small place in Norway, and when we started to grow up, we need to find some interest outside soccer, and we didn't know what to do. I went to the next farm to see if there were any people interested in rock music, and I found our drummer, and we had a great time and started making rock music, and from there on it's been Vreid.
Do you ever put your past in your present works?
Absolutely. I think it's impossible to divide from the past from the present. Even if you want to, you can't, it will always be a part of our history. So yeah, the past is in the present.
Do you ever experience a creative block? And if so, where do you go to rediscover your creativity?
Sometimes I try to create all the time because I guess I'm very afraid of losing that creative kind of point. But sometimes I've felt that I've been lacking inspiration, and then I just need to go away from it all. So the best salvation have been to go to my cabin outside in the countryside in Norway, and then I enjoy myself and relax, and then still feel it slowly come crawling back.
How has the reception been since Lifehunger?
It's been very good. We get a lot of great reviews, and we did some tours in Norway. We've been touring Europe, and now we're heading for the States. So it's been a great reception so far. And but I guess we only just started still.
Your North American tour is huge with Calma. What took you guys 6 years to return? We missed you.
I don't know, it's hard getting over here. You have such a difficult place to reach these days. It's so much easier going to Japan, India, wherever in Europe for the States, starting with the bureaucracy, to get the visas done and all that kind of stuff. It's really hard work. But we're missing you a lot. So now, going back here, I remember last time we were with Hvàll, and we played with at Whiskey and at a solo show there. We had great shows in Canada, Chicago, and wherever. And now we're ready to finally be back.
Was it easier for you to book a North American tour 6 years ago or earlier?
Well, it all depends. We've been getting some offers, but either it's been the timing's been off, or it's been, as I said, harder to kind of get a decent tour over here. And I think it's important if you go over here and do some shows in the States, we need to do it properly, And it's hard to find the right exact tour now. If you're with some of the bigger bands, you maybe get to play for 20-25 minutes or something like that, and that doesn't really make sense. So it's been important to us to find a good company to travel with, and with Calma we've toured in Japan and Europe, and the connection is good. So I think that's still really psyched and prepared, because this is the tour that we want to do.
And I believe Calma is the perfect band with you guys. You also did 70,000 tons of metal together a few years ago.
Absolutely, that's one of the most crazy experiences I ever had. It's like these cruises, I see they're popping up everywhere, but it was the first time we did like a full metal cruise, and it was fantastic. As you go on and play on the roof deck of this big cruise ship, and you have people drinking all around you, and it's getting dark, and you have Cuba on the other side of the boat. It's like, it felt surreal, but I loved it.
Exactly. I know Calma had Pikachu this year, and who knows where people's heads were at after 3 a.m. during your set back in 2017 on the pool deck.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I think the cool thing is that everyone was, walking around the boat all the time. So we were meeting all kind of bands, and then we were bumping into fans or interviews or whatever, so it's like one big family put out there together. There was no like backstage area or anything like that. So, I think it was a really cool concept, and especially for the fans, it has to be great to meet all their bands hanging around there.
Once your tour with Calma wraps up, do you have any plans to start working on your new album?
It's still early days yet. I've started, as I said, I continue to write music all the time, so I have some ideas that have been popping up, but it's still too early, We might go in the studio this summer just to record one song or something like that, just to keep things going, but I guess a new album is a year or two away at least.
A year or two away, so 2020... 21, 22.
That sounds good. That's the plan so far, but who knows?
Who knows? Is there anything else you want to say or add?
I just have to say that we are so fired up and ready to be back here in America. It's like, it's been 6 years since about goddamn time to get back to the States and do some proper shows over here. So get your ass over to the show. We are ready.
Yes, we cannot wait to see you.
It was great talking to you here at M.I Crowley. Love this name.
It was awesome talking to you, Jarle. Thank you for loving my name. Yours is pretty cool too. Just hope I pronounced it right. Looking forward to seeing you on the tour. And that was Jarle from Vreid. Until next time, I am M.I Crowley, signing off.